Russell Heath. You may have heard the name, or come to the park on Eucalyptus Street. It is his current residence. Russell Heath, an attorney, came to California from Herkimer County, New York in 1851. He came by way of the city of Matamoros and then overland to Mazatlan, where Mexico is the most narrow. The Panama Canal was not yet engineered. He then chartered a ship to sail him and his traveling friends up the coast to San Francisco. They hit the doldrums, however, and the captain refused to go ashore until they got to their destination. The passengers, driven by hunger and illness, took over the boat. They landed at Point Conception, where, to their great relief, found, shot, and roasted a steer. Not a particularly legal thing to do, but they were starving. Not long after, Russell Heath was admitted to the California bar, was appointed district attorney of Santa Barbara in 1852, and served as sheriff in 1854. It was a pretty lawless time. Heath had many narrow escapes. Once he was riding north to serve papers in Los Alamos and was warned about an outlaw in the area named Salomon Pico. On his way back home, he decided to take a shortcut across a ravine and saw Pico waiting in the brush for a passing victim. Heath surprised him from the rear, and they rode alongside for a while, and then suddenly Pico reached for his gun. Heath quickly identified himself as sheriff, and Pico rode out of sight. Russell Heath bought property in Carpinteria in 1858 and built a 2-story adobe home and planted 10,000 grapevines. In 1881, he built a large Victorian frame house, like one would find back east. He planted almonds and later walnuts, and by 1890 had the largest grove in the state, 3,000 bushels of nuts per season. Time passed, as did Heath, and after many years, the house was to be demolished. That was when his secret was discovered. Once the destruction of the house began, part of the old adobe was found inside the house walls. The history of the first adobe in Carpinteria was released from those imprisoning clapboard walls and was to be preserved. However, disaster struck again. The contractor removing the main house rammed a portion of the newly found adobe walls. An irreplaceable memento of Carpinteria's past had fallen to carelessness and also to vandalism. The Carpinteria Historical Society stepped in, and what was left of the old adobe was fenced in and dedicated as a historical landmark. There is just enough of the adobe left for the spirit of Russell Heath to hide away during the day.